Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to solve a problem. Living on a dirt road and having equipment around the homestead means that things get dirty, and things get dirty fast. And in order to keep things from rusting and deteriorating, I want to keep it clean. But in order to do that, it has to be easy. So today we are going to hook up a new power washer and set it up so that it's easy to use, so that I don't have to dig for it in the garage and do a bunch of stuff. It's just ready to go all the time. And there it is, the easy power washer solution. This is all set up and plugged in, or easy to connect anyway. So this is the 2000 PSI electric pressure washer from Vevor. It's a pretty basic pressure washer. It does have on top of it I think it's a 25-foot hose and reel. So I can disconnect this, just take this out right here, and take this and move it out into the yard, or take it anywhere I want to, and just use the gun here that's mounted on it, and the reel with the hose that it came with. But what I did instead, because I use this most of the time up here right outside the garage, I pull up vehicles, I pull up the tractor, and I wash stuff right here unless it's super muddy, and then I can actually take it down the driveway a little bit onto the dirt, or down that way a little ways, and I can wash it down there. Well, now I don't have to haul the pressure washer and extension cords and hoses and all that stuff. I have everything hooked up right here, including water and power, and then I have this 60-foot pressure washer reel. So I just mounted it just inside the garage door here. I thought about mounting it on the outside of the house, but rather than drilling holes in the siding and everything, I just mounted it right inside. I open the garage door, and then I can grab this and I can just reel this out. It goes out to 60 feet, so that'll get me down the driveway pretty good distance. And if I need to go further than that, somewhere else, then I can just disconnect it and take it portable with me. I bought this hose last year, and it's been one of my favorite things, along with these little quick connectors. So this is just a real quick hose, quick connect, and you can attach these to all of your hose ends, which I try to do here. So I have a short piece of this hose that just runs up to the pressure washer, and I have a quick connect here. So I can disconnect this and take this unit with me somewhere else on the homestead, and then just hook it up to a water source somewhere else. But in my case, I actually have a water source right here in the garage. I actually have hot and cold water, so I can use hot water if I want to wash with, or cold water. And again, this is hooked up on a quick connect here, so I can easily disconnect this if I don't want to use it. But I can just turn the water on. I have the hose just kind of run along the wall here for now, and I can quick connect it up here, and then this is all ready to go. I also have power run over here. This has a pretty long cord on it anyway. And then I just put this little bin here just in case there are any leaks. You know, oftentimes you run a lot of cold water, you're going to get condensation. Sometimes these fittings could leak, and I just didn't want to have a mess of water pouring in here if I'm, power washing for an hour outside somewhere. So this just helps to keep it from getting water inside the garage. And just full transparency, this is actually a pressure washer wand that I had from an old pressure washer. The reel comes with a threaded connector on the end of the hose, which just happened to fit this old pressure washer attachment that I had. Whereas the one that comes with this has I think it's a 1/4-inch quick connect. So that's what this has. Now I can get an adapter for this. I just didn't happen to have one on hand. But for now, I'll use this gun when I take it portably somewhere with this attachment, and I'll use this gun with the reel. All of these pressure washers are fairly similar. They come with these quick connect nozzles. They have different spray velocities or angles, so you got like a straight pin for blasting away mud or cleaning cracks or something, and then you've got these wider fans that vary in degrees from 10 degrees up to like 40 degrees. And then it has this little tiny wire in here to clean out these nozzles in case you get something stuck in there. So I'll get a bin for that and just keep that handy right here on the shelf. This also comes with a soap dispenser, which I did not use today, but you can fill this with, usually I'll use dish soap, or if you're washing a car, you can use other kinds of car washing soaps. And this actually just spins right in the end of these pressure washer nozzles. So you just take the wand off, and then you spray your soap dispenser in. It gives you a nice wide fan, and then you can soap down stuff like that, which I actually need to do with this because this plastic is so stained. Now all I have to do is come out here, turn this on, turn on my water supply, and then you just take the wand, and all this does is you just take it out till you hear the clicks, and that's where it will stop. And now I can take this out as far as I want. I can wash things out here. You need to wash the driveway. And then when you're done, I also have these other reels from Vevor. I hooked up this one years ago. My air compressor's on the other side of this wall in my shop, and this has a 40-foot air hose on it, as well as I have my air attachments on some 3D printed hooks just right above there. I don't have a lot of good outlets in this garage, so I also have this mounted to the ceiling, which gives me easy access to power anywhere in the garage as well as outside in the driveway. I love when things come together where everything has a place where I can just use things. I'm not constantly finding things and digging things out of closets, and then stuff gets stacked on top of it in the garage, and I gotta dig out hoses, and I gotta look for extension cords, and then it just makes you not wanna do stuff. So this way, I can keep things clean. It's easy, and it's easy to hook up, easy to run. I will use this much more often than I did anything in the past. I will also put discount codes or any other sales that are being run right now at Vevor, so you can check this stuff out. I have had very good luck with Vevor stuff. It's similar to like a Harbor Freight. It's very inexpensive tools, and it allows me to have a lot more of the things I need without spending a ton of money. Let me know what you guys think. As always, I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you have for a pressure washer setup in your homestead? I hope you stick around. We've got lots more coming on the channel this summer. We'll see you next time.